I'm Nick, a photographer and videographer, and I've always dreamt of spending a few days touring and photographing Amalfi. So I'm going to share some views with you, and if it ticks any boxes for you, then great. So we decided we wanted to be mobile, maybe find places off the beaten track, so we hired a spacious Jeep. Great car, not quite so impressive with the sat-nav. Now, I'd read about driving in this part of Italy and I sort of dismissed it a little bit. I thought, well, what could possibly go wrong? But if you have a look at this road, every single road, this is the standard width of roads in this area. They don't get any wider, and they certainly get a lot more narrow. And really, a lot of driving is just impatient or dangerous. I mean, overtaking is a sort of danger sport. So if you are traveling, I would say consider a smaller car, or travel via water taxi between towns, or just narrow the area of exploration. But you know, weirdly, it was also part of the adventure. Driving and parking issues really seem to trivialize this amazing place, but parking is a real issue here. We travelled in March, and even then the traffic police were busy issuing fines and towing cars away. Now this is Brecon, with its fabulous San Luca Evangelista church, which I thought would make a great venue to shoot in. That's it there, just below the football field. We couldn't get there because as we were driving through the town, we just couldn't find a spot to turn or park that wasn't a mile outside the town. That coastal route is a bit like a funnel, and really not so easy to get on and off again. So my advice, get onto Google Earth and really plan all your turnings, as bizarre as that sounds. But we did get to Positano, and this is a fairly upmarket location. We parked near the top and made our way down the narrow, busy streets with cafes and shops en route to the beach when we came across this beautiful plaza. Right, so we're now back on the map. We're back on Brecon, and just above Brecon you can see this little spot. It's a sort of small shrine dedicated to the Silent Madonna, or Whispering Madonna. If you get there, not only do you get a stunning view across to the Isle of Capri, but just next door is this abandoned house. It's called Via Papo, by the way. So that's also really worth looking at. In the description, I've entered a link to the Airbnb page of the owner of our villa, Charlie, as he very kindly allowed us not only on the roof of his villa overlooking Vico Equens, but also in his amazing olive garden. So thank you, Charlie. You could just take potluck with a car, just leave wherever you're staying and go out, and somewhere along the route you're going to find something which will just knock you sideways. Some of these places I have no idea where they were, sadly. This little pink house, somewhere between Vico Equens and Amalfi. We were very lucky when we got to Amalfi. We timed it just right. We got there after 5 and the sun is quite amazing, quite low in the sky, but still picking out the town. It's really sort of great to get there at this time of day. Have you seen the film Tenet? And I'm pretty sure they shot on the jetty area overlooking the town. I'd like to not only thank Charlie, but I'd also like to thank our 2 models. And I've put links in the description. That's Agata and Lydia. They were absolutely amazing. Can't recommend them highly enough. So that's it. If you're interested, I hope I've given you some information. If you like what you've seen, like and subscribe for more content coming up. I'm always photographing. I'm always on the move. I'm always looking at locations. So see you on the next video.